Welcome back, guys, to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild as we continue along the path to Zora's domain with all the electrical foes in our way. Before then, though, however, I have spent some time cooking. As you saw at the end of the last episode, we really started. And I've got a ton of stuff, an absolute gamut of items. So we'll sort here by health. From fruit and mushroom mix, the basic stuff, steamed meat which restores tons of hearts, prime meat and seafood fries. All the way through to stuff that boosts our health a fair bit. Lots of stamina food as well. Mushroom skewers of various amounts. More ingredients seems to, of course, give more hearts. Energizing seafood rice balls if I had stamina wheels that big. And also every so often you hear a tune when you cook, which gives you like a boost or something, I imagine. Because, well, for the things I was getting when that tune played were way better than everything else. We've also got some electrical resistance stuff as well. 9 minutes 30 on that. So we're looking quite good. Looking quite good indeed. I'll just eat a seared steak as we'll get on our way. Full HP, ready to go. As I'm going to obviously keep wondering now what I can do with these. Oh, it's badly damaged? I don't want my sledgehammer to be badly damaged. Maybe I'm trying to hit the post over there. I don't know. Right into the water. Doesn't seem like doing anything with that actually gets us anything at the moment. That said, it's probably trying to tell us that we can block things a little bit. Which is one way of looking at it. Someone's still dropping stuff on us. We'll just give it a little bit of impetus in case it's a Korok. They just don't seem to be, do they? My poor sledgehammer. I need another one. Whoa! Oh, it's blocked the path? I'm hoping that allows us through. To be honest, the other way, though, was just to climb. Yep. Broke that over nothing. Right, so you want to fight, do you? You want to fight? Just depends what we want to keep going in with. You chucked enough of these at me. You deserve death now. Can I have another cool thing? Well, that looks cool. A Zora spear. This spear is a Zora's weapon of choice. It's lighter than it looks due to be made from a special metal and is used by the Zora for both fishing and protecting their domain. A Korok leaf as well if you wanted one. And it's nice that they had all these things waiting for me, wasn't it? Kind guys. Welcome, wagon. Well, what's this? Because this looks fairly interesting / important. You definitely saw me. And you've definitely got a bow, haven't you? You moved? No, you don't have bows. Don't have bows. Bows do not have. I'll challenge you as we get a reinforced Lizao shield, which is pretty good in terms of defense, if I was getting this right at all. Nice dodge, sir. But that'll sort you out. We've also got a Lizao forked boomerang. Whoa. Not taking that, I'll have you know. I've got tons of arrows right now, so I'm fine with that. Right, so we got ourselves a new shield, essentially. If I can ever go to the right menu. Alright, so it's better than pretty much everything I've got here. We'll replace it like for like and take the reinforced one. Now this is what was interesting. History of the Zora, Part 1, The Eternal Zora's Domain, as told by King Doliphan. The rains have blessed the Nehru since ancient times with an abundance of pure, clean water. Seeking a bounty of such water, the Zora gathered there. Thus as the legends go, the domain was born 10,000 years ago. The land was also rich in ore, and so a unique form of stonemasonry was developed to create our new home. The domain is one giant sculpture, a feat of architecture that has drawn admirers the world over. These Zora, they're always so good at this. Our great domain will ever stand as a hallmark of the esteemed artists who made it, an eternal symbol of Zora pride. I'm sure, but where did Mr. Mister go? Not going to give me your electric arrows? He's moved up. Does he even know I'm here? That's the real question. Well, obviously not. Farewell. Right, where to next? Looking around in case of Korok. Or goodies. Right, so it's basically along this path and then it's a straight shot to Ruto Mountain. And Ruto Lake itself is here. Interesting. Of course, considering every timeline splits at Ocarina, this is Luto's crossing. Did I read things wrong? No, this is... Who's Luto then? Let's keeping on. There's definitely part of the history's down there. I want to see it. This is where I end up way off the beaten path by being an idiot. But it's definitely a way up and down. So maybe I can find out who Luto is by going this way. Ooh, wow. Well, we can see our final destination. But I'm interested in the history. History of the Zora, Part 3. So we've missed a part. Miracle of the White Scale is told by King Dorothan. Our scholars say that in the distant past, Zora's domain had a king with no special talent for the art of war. What he lacked in skill with a blade, he made up for love for his people, and especially love for his queen. One day, news reached the king of a horde of monsters gathering in the Zodobon Highlands. The king steeled himself for war to protect his people, but the queen knew how ill-suited for the task he was. Worried for his life, she wove one of her own scales into his armour, hoping that her love would protect him in battle. It seemed for a time that the tide of battle favoured the Zora and that all would make it home safely. But the cunning Lizalfos general saw an opening and seized it, driving the king's forces into a corner. Just when the general's sword was ready to crash down upon the king, a miracle took place. An errant sunbeam reflected from the scale on his armour blinded the Zalfos, stopping the death blow from falling. This was the chance the king needed to rally his forces and turn the tide, taking down the general and securing victory. This came to be known as the Miracle of the White Scale, a scale that only female Zora possess. It was this miracle that began the tradition of Zora princesses crafting armour for their future husbands. I like the fact as well that Mr. King just went, yeah, pretty much, my other half won that battle. She wasn't there, sure. But without her doing that, I was doomed. We were doomed. All through the power of love, eh? The best power of them all. Well, let's get up. Wondering if number 2 was on the path we were just going past, after all. At least no one's above us to chuck down boulders. Touch wood. Still worried about the lightning. The possibility thereof is not one I am fond of. Ah, so there's part 2. Or is it? How many guys are here? Just the one overlooking things? No, it's just an overcropping rock that I'm imagining is part 2 of it all. Well, I want to know what led to part 3. Oh, you could bet it. You could bet it. All roads lead to Rome. So this is part 2, A Reservoir of Hope as told by King Dorothan. Once every 10 years, the Lanayru region experiences unusually heavy rainfall. The Zora River flooded every time. The tides damaged not only our domain but our people, washing away poor souls and causing great suffering and disarray. The Zora king of that time, after seeking aid from the king of Hyrule, rode out to see what could be done. By joining the architectural geniuses of the Zora and Hyrule's technological prowess, East Reservoir Lake was swiftly built. Thanks to this fruitful partnerships, Hyrule was no longer plagued by these devastating floods. In gratitude, the Zora king promised the king of Hyrule to manage the reservoir level to protect all of Hyrule from floods. Each Zora king since has kept that oath, spanning 10,000 years. That's why the reservoir signifies our bond with Hyrule. Well, okay then. But now our question comes to getting up the right way. As if climbing proves difficult, how do we get back? Our climbing might prove difficult where rain is actually falling. Oh, there we go. I should be able to rest here. No. Oh, yeah, I could. That was what I was intending. So the rain will bother me. No, no. But not too badly. To be honest, that jump worked out quite fine for me. Well, let's get across the bridge at last. Because learning about the Zora just all of a sudden became way more important for me. Because you always want to know. Well, let's put it this way. I want to know. I want to figure out if you can figure out from the game where it's placed in the timeline. And of course, all roads come from Ocarina of Time. We all know that. By this time of people seeing this episode, loads of people can't probably know what place it is, or roughly have it right. I don't want no spoilers. It's so much better if my experiences are all thought out for myself. Sidon, hey Link, where are you in the moment? Down below, look below, down here. Definitely Korok's over there. You're still pretty far off, my friend, but I was sure you'd be passing over this bridge, so I've been waiting for you. You'll be in Zora's domain before you know it. In fact, I'm going to head that way too. I shall meet you there. Whoa, Link! Beware, warrior. A monster approaches from behind you. Well, that's mean. Well, you swiped me. Originally, I was planning to press A. Oh my goodness, he's clubbing me everywhere. Well, I don't like this guy. I guess it's just due to the terrain. More than anything. Yeah, I thought my shield would break, but that gives me enough time. And now my Guardian Spear is pretty much out of action too. Well, I have other weapons. And I kind of want to keep the set here. A Zora Spear. I guess it's time for me to kind of try to get another shield on as well. There we go. So anything or. That is our strongest one currently. And with least extra effects. So it's not this way we're going then. The random mushroom makes me wonder. No, it's a flower. We can status it. But it's a Fleet Lotus seed. Okay, so I've already seen one. Okay. The plant that bears these seeds grows near deep water. The roots draw nutrients from the water, which boosts your movement speed when the seeds are cooked into a dish. I'll take that. It just makes me wonder if I can smash those. Not that we've got our hammer anymore, eh? Well, let's keep on keeping on. So it's up here and round, is it? She's not going to let us climb over. There's food all around. That's fine by me. I've been using a lot of these mushrooms in cooking. A hearty radish is not bad either. I got 88. I did not realise that. Can't hit for anything though. It's fine though, because it's not like you can escape, eh? Prime meat from deers? Let's keep on moving up the path. No more monsters ahead? Or maybe from here I can fly. If we get high enough, then I can really get around. Oh, not good, 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 not good. No, I did not want to be flying. Okay, the orbs seem to go very slowly though. Oh, we didn't knock you down? I guess we got to get a headshot for that. Oh no, wait a second. Maybe I'm not knocking down because of where you're placed. Am I too close for you to hit me? Oh, I dropped the Zora Spear. But I won the battle. Lightning Rod has been gained. Zora Spear! I know I can't carry anymore. I did well with that, though, a bit. Let's leave that behind us. Now we have a lightning and an ice rod. And there's just stuff everywhere. This guy take the other guy out. Forkless Owl Spear, which is 18 damage. We can cook here again if we want to get some more food, you know, on. So we can get our HP back. However, of course, I have stuff. Full recovery in 1 temporary heart? Why not? I'm glad I did some cooking, to be honest. So wooden shield, an apple. And part 4 of the history as we keep on climbing. Ouch. That hurt. History of the Zora, Addendum 1. King Dorephan stands his ground. Around 100 years after King Dorephan ascended to the throne, a stray guardian crossed upland Zorona into our domain. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldier's spears barely left a scratch on its metal hull. It was then that our King Dorephan, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the guardian in pieces and was never to trouble another Zora ever again. The citizens celebrated the king's valor. From then on, their trust and respect for him grew beyond compare. You can still see the scar he earned that day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. He chucked. He must be strong. We chucked a guardian. Okay. I wish to meet this person. Maybe it's like a mini guardian. He's got a scar on his head from it. Let's stay high for the time being. What was that? Something came tearing out then. And do you know what's faster to get down here? Flying. With style. Do you know what? It's down that way is where we're going. Let's skip you. Oh yeah, this works. There's a frog pit. And another addendum to the history, I'm sure. History of the Zora Part 7. The hero who defeated the as told by King Dorephan. There was a time when the people of the land were threatened by the dread beast something, who lived on Plum Mountain. But one Hylian drove the beast back and restored peace to the domain. The Zora helm, won in this fight, is not north of something in the ruins near something lake. Ruto Lake is not north of something. It rests there to honor the deeds of the hero Link. Time has taken its toll on this. We read most of it, but there was definitely one key word missing. Right, a hearty lizard, that's what ran away. Temporarily increasing maximum hearts as well. Is not north? Is north? That's the question. Well, this is Ruto Lake. I don't know. We finally made it! I finally made it. The shrine's nearby too. A woodcutter's axe. Kind of need that. Oh. I guess, to be honest. I got you guys through great events. No, I don't know. I need to build some weapon stands. But I need to make space as well. Just running over there, that's the problem. So a shrine in the middle of town. Finally, we're at the other end. It took a time, didn't it? Zora's domain is reached. Whoa! I've been waiting for you, Link. Welcome. Behold the pride of my people, Zora's domain. Now I shall introduce you to the king. Hurry this way. But there's so much to explore. I mean, your town is one big, you know, architecture. Beautiful. Why are you saying at me? Huh? What is it? Master Link! Is it truly you, the Hylian champion? You know who I am? It's me, Riven. We used to swim together when it was but a child, remember? I don't remember, no. Well, it has been 100 years since then. And now I'm over 130 years old. I must say you've aged well for a Hylian. Unbelievably well. Now that I think about it, shouldn't you be dead? Sorry, that may be too personal a question. Yes, a little bit. Father, we are on guard duty right now. Oh, right, sorry. The leader of the pack, Baz. The heroine, Gaddison. And my father, Trello. They've all aged quite a bit, I'm afraid. They're all doing well. Oh, but Master Link, you probably shouldn't speak to the elderly. Oops, sorry for keeping you too long. You have business in the throne room, right? Please proceed there at your earliest convenience. So you're the daughter, are you? It looks like father was rather excited to speak with you. Oh well. A Hylian, huh? I believe it's our first time meeting, yes? My name is Dunmer. Well, yeah, you're female. Why question? Why, how observant you are. Is there a problem? How old are you? That is not an appropriate question to ask a lady you've just met. Okay. Let's just say I'm less than 100 years old. Can't you tell? I'm so much less formal than the elders, aren't I? At any rate, right now, Zora's domain is looking for a Hylian warrior. For more detailed information, please go speak with King Dorothan in the back. Well, I'll get there with time, but to be honest, I'm going to stop that beeping first. Damage is minimal on the statue as a whole. I guess it would get eroded in time, but we'll talk to you after I get out of here. Ne'ez Yohma Shrine. Oh, you, come here. A bright-eyed crab. Stamina increasing. Ooh. Well, there's another silver longsword just hanging around at back. We'll remember where you are. That crab didn't even know I was coming. Imagine undertaking that bit where all the guys were shooting at you with lightning arrows and the blood moon coming. Why do I even think of these things? That would be horrible. Definitely. Well, what trial and what puzzle do I have before me this time? I bet it's going to involve water. So I've got to block these. To you set foot in this shrine, I'm Ne'ez Yohma. In the name of the goddess Hyla, I offer you this trial. Now this looks involved, doesn't it? Pushing power. At the Ne'ez Yohma Shrine. I just need to cross here first. Don't mind me. Ah! Right, so I need a ball to go into there. And then everything is good. So I can walk up fairly fine. So I need to watch where I'm going, do I? And I can't go that way because of lasers. Unless... I can go that way now. Let's hide behind the obstacles, obviously. I'm not really one for wanting to get flattened. I can't climb that. Oh. Right, so the obvious long and short of this is I need to get this ball down to the bottom in the right fashion. Aha. Here's a question. Can I get back up if I get that chest? So I need to place Now, how am I getting it moving, first of all? That's the first thing to decide. No. So I've got to stasis it to get it up. Let's see if I can jump that high to be able to get to there. Oh, wait a second. I can climb up. Okay, no, that's fine. I get you with that. So I need one ice block to get up there. And then I need to set it on its way down. Now, I'm guessing this laser does nothing to it. Wow, this is complicated, isn't it? So I technically need just some blockers at the bottom here. Before I set it on, let's put it try 1. Now I don't have a sledgehammer, which is very disappointing. But considering this is the only way I can get up. So by the look of it, I can't simply push it, which is what I've been trying to do. One does not simply push. Alright, so I've got to hit with something. It gave me the longsword outside, so hopefully that'll work. Let's trial and error first. I was going to roll down. And it did go between there, which means it should land between these two. Now, did I actually make that too short? Okay, stop there. Right, I need to shatter that, but I also probably need to stop time to stop it moving and then knock it that way a bit. Oh, that's bad. That doesn't work for me at all. Because I imagine if I get in the way... No! Why did you do that, game? It's entirely me. I chose the wrong thing somehow. Does that mean everything's going to be trying to kill me in the meantime again? I had it, basically. I 100% had that. And then I messed it up right at the end. A very typical thing for me, eh? One hit will do. And if it goes down the center again, that is the best. Yep, that's fine. That's stopping there yet again. So this time round... So we've broken that. But will it go in? I think we got it. Oh, you better not rock out the other way. Which opens it up. Trial complete. I had it the first time. I just got mixed up with the buttons I wanted to press. Oh, we still got to get the treasure chest. So let's climb on up. And yet again, I'm realizing the scope of this world. how long it takes to get along a path, how long it takes to get a puzzle completion, among other things. But I'd say that is just the chest we need. There shouldn't be any others. Open from the other side. Another Zora spear. I don't need it, but if I don't pick it up, I guess it treats it as not done. Would you reckon that? There's another one of these outside. So I may as well replace it for that. Trial complete. Just about. What we really need to find is somewhere to pray. Because now we have 5 spirit orbs. And 1 temporary heart. 21 shrines, 21 Korok seeds. Not bad. 21 of everything, technically. And so with that temple done, I think it's probably time for us to end the episode here. It's already been a good half an hour. And with no more bleeping, we can continue onwards to the king. Join me then for more Breath of the Wild. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.